Hello, Joel Snipes here. I wanted to share a video today on how to easily build filters and make the Reltio UI do it for you. A common request I get from customers is they are trying to write a filter which is kind of analogous to a SQL query in Reltio, and they are running into syntax errors or having a little bit of trouble. And if we pop over to the filter API, you can see there's a whole lot of options and features, and working through the syntax could be a little frustrating. Lots of things like figuring out conversions to Unix timestamps and stuff like that. And there's actually a way to make the UI do that for you. So rather than being in Postman here and trying to write out a long filter to make your query work for maybe a scan call or a search call, we can make the UI do it for you, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So in the Reltio UI, first thing you're going to want to do is go over to search and build the query you're trying to build as an advanced search. So right here I have a list. I want all the organizations that name are equal to UPS, right? So if I want Reltio to build this filter for me, what I'm going to do is hit F12, and that's going to open the Chrome Developer Console. Now go to Network, and I like to hit this fetch XHR button because it kind of filters out a lot of the unneeded calls, and then refresh this advanced search. We're going to see all the API calls that are being made in the background here, and what we're looking for, the one that starts with entities, question mark. You'll see, I just had it, there it is. So if we pop over here and look at the headers, we can see that there is a nice encoded search request created for me right here. Super handy. So what I can do is go into Google and maybe search decode URL. This step isn't really necessary, but it kind of helps if you're not familiar with HTML encodings. You can see there's like lots of %20s for spaces and that sort of thing. So if you hit decode, it gets rid of all that and replaces it with an actual space. It makes it a little easier to read. So what I'm going to do is grab everything from the equals, the filter equals, over to the first ampersand, which is at max 25. I'll copy that. And paste it into my filter. And I have a perfect syntax filter. I got a great result here. And the UI can build out most any available filter parameter that's in the documentation here. So if I want to do starts with or account or any of these sorts of things, if it's null, missing value is your choice, all here. And then there's maybe a couple like fuzzy that are not immediately available, but you can pick a parameter that's similar and build it in the UI with, say, equals. And then when you're in Postman, just change that equals to a fuzzy. So let me show you what that would look like. So if it's not available in that UI dropdown, just use something similar to it and then replace it before you make your API call. That's all I wanted to show you. Let me know what you think. Thank you.